Hello, I'm Tracy and I am back with day 13 of Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot. The day 13 prompt is, what tarot decks do I want to work more with in 2022? I narrowed this to 5 tarot decks that I already own that I want to work more with in 2022. So let's see what they are. The first is the Herbal Tarot by Michael Tierra and Candace Canton. That is the backs of the deck. And I love the color palette in this deck. The entire color palette is mostly yellows, blues, and greens, and I love those colors together. And each card, this deck is definitely a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, in my opinion anyway. And in each deck there's a central figure which is very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith image, and there's an image of the herb and the words, the name of the herb, up near the top somewhere. See, lots of yellow, blues, and greens in this one. I love those colors together. So that is the Herbal Tarot that I definitely want to work more with in 2022. I love growing and working with herbs, and I think this deck will be a great way for me to bridge the work that I already do with herbs and my tarot practice together. The next deck I want to work more with is the AfroBrazilian Tarot. It's published by Lo Scarabello, and the author is, I've forgotten who the author of this deck is, and it's not on the box. Why is it not on the box? The author of this deck is Alice Santana. Artwork by Giuseppe Palumbo. And the backs. And I've shuffled this deck, but that's pretty much all I've done with it, is shuffle it. I haven't actually used it yet. I love the artwork. I love the color palettes. I love the different way of symbolizing the tarot. So that is the Afro-Brazilian Tarot that I definitely want to use more this year. Next is Light Seers Tarot by Chrisanne. I've had this deck for more than a year, and I like this deck. I stopped using it because everybody else on the planet was using it, and I just got tired of seeing it. So I'm planning to bring this one back out this year. So that is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann Downley. Next is Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads. That's the back of the deck. It's lovely silver gilding, just beautiful. This is another deck that I've had for a while now, and it has an overall, like, it's a very beautiful deck. His creativity is just amazing, and I love his drawing skills. I love the fact that it's a panoramic deck, which means that when you place, okay, you can't tell it. This is a good example. When you place the cards next to each other, the image continues across multiple cards. So that when you lay them out, there's a whole panoramic scene. And the images are very detailed and very unique and creative, and I definitely want to work more with this deck this year. So that is Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads. Next is, and last but not least, is the Orisha Tarot by Andrew McGregor. I've actually put this deck in its own little bag already, because I've already started working with it this year. I've done a deck interview with it and a couple like little getting to know you spreads. So that's the back of the deck. And I love that the creativity behind this deck, and how the deck centers around the stories of the Orishas, who are deities from the African diaspora. So it's definitely not a Rider-Waite-Smith clone for sure. But it has the same meanings in there, embedded in there. So that is the Orisha Tarot by Andrew McGregor. So those are the 5 decks that I want to work more with this year. what decks are you working more with this year? I would love to know. In the meantime, have a great day.